And good evening, everyone out there in YouTube land. Welcome in here to MVG Productions, and welcome tonight to this next episode here on Card Sharks here on Season 3. And if you were watching last week, we have finished up the regular season. So tonight, let's start our Tournament of Champions episodes. But based on how things are progressing and the time of year with all the sports and all the events going on, we're actually going to be doing something that I don't think I've ever done in the 8+ years I've been here. Tonight's episode that you're seeing is a one-shot tournament live. All top 4 of our players are going to be playing through our full tournament here on this episode, so be glad you're here for it. If you're not and you're watching later on demand, hey, thanks for watching. You're getting the entire tournament, both semifinal games and the championship round, all in this episode. So strap in. You're good for some good gameplay here for the next hour and a half or so. So without further ado, let's get started with the program. And just a reminder, as always, if you'd like to hear your opening poems for the show or the series, leave them in the comments section below or in the live chat, and I'll make sure I start building a new database for them as whenever we get to Season 4. But without further ado, let the Card Sharks Tournament of Champions begin. Aces and deuces are the cards you want to see if you want to take home the big money on Card Sharks. This is the game where a single turn of the cards could win you $32,000 in cash. And now, here's your host, the star of Card Sharks, Brandon Scruggs. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Glad you could be here for us. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we've all been waiting for all season long here. This is the Card Sharks Tournament of Champions. We have made it through a fun season here live on the channel, and tonight we will crown ourselves a champion for the season. All top 4 of our players are here, and they're about to battle it out. See who's going to walk away with the big cash prize to the tune of $100,000 in cash tonight. Woo. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, big money up for grabs here. So we're doing this traditional bracket style here with our top 4 players that have won the most cash this season. Our number 1 seed will play our number 4. And in our first matchup, it is our 2-3 matchup. So let's meet our players now. Starting first with our number 2 seed, who successfully had 5 wins throughout the season here on Card Sharks and racked up a nice chunk of change to the tune of $22,600. Please welcome in Mr. Chris Chambers.
Thank you, Brandon.
Glad to have you here, sir. Big money for you this season.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yep, you've made it, and you're here on the Tournament of Champions. How are we feeling going into tonight's tournament?
I feel pretty good, Brandon.
I can imagine so, but say the nerves may be getting to you, but it's hard to say. But for the folks who may just be tuning in for the first time or may not have gotten to see some of your play from this season, remind the good folks at home a little about yourself.
I'm a full-time cashier from Arkansas. If I have any spare time, I like to go bowling.
Mm-hmm. And when you're not bowling, what else do you like to do?
Just stay at the house and be lazy.
Hey, you know what? In this day and age, there's something nice about just having peace of mind like that and just being able to chill. I was like, I know I wish I had more time to do that for myself, but not the case here. But anyway, good luck to you here in our tournament tonight. You're going to be taking on our number 3 seed this season, who was only on here for 1 episode. But in that 1 episode, he earned enough money to get himself into our Tournament of Champions with $21,700 in cash. Please welcome back Mr. Joshua Rutan.
Thank you for having me once again, Brandon.
Yes, nice to have you back here, sir. We were talking about it earlier this season when you were last on the show here. We thought that maybe that 21,700 might not be quite enough to hold up, but look at here. Here we are, the Tournament of Champions, and you made it.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was very, very surprised just because, like, yeah, one and done. That's it.
And sometimes that's all it takes. You just need a ticket to the dance just to see if you can really dance here. But you made it in. You're our number 3 seed overall with your winnings. So remind the good folks at home a little bit more about you before we get going.
Sure, absolutely. I am Joshua. I am 33 years old from San Antonio, Texas. I am a hotel night auditor. And when I'm not working nights, I am programming and creating game shows for everyone here at MVG. And by the way, boss, Net Poker is ready to go whenever you are.
Ah, fantastic. I will remind me to get that from you after the program tonight. But
And just to be clear, I made Net Poker outside of me being on Card Sharks beforehand. He still owes me $2,500 for Net Poker, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, right. Seamus, remind me to get my checkbook after this. I'm going to need it, apparently. Well, nonetheless, glad that you're here. And apparently you're going to I'm going to take my 2,500, but you're going to probably try to take another 100,000 from me if you can win our tournament tonight. You ready to play?
Let's play.
Let's get to it. Let's play some Card Sharks. Now, as always, we're here on Card Sharks. We're playing best 2 out of 3. As always, winner will move on to our finals at the end of the night here. But also, more importantly, if you move on, you got a chance to win more money because whoever loses here in this round here will take home an additional $25,000 just for making our tournament here.
Oh, holy smokes. I thought you said it was 10.
Yeah, I would say I found a little bit more extra money left over in the budget that we didn't use from previous season of Tic-Tac-Toe. So we're like, hey, we're just going to put it here.
Good. Okay.
So yeah, we're going to give you $25,000. The winner will actually get to go on and play the money cards for a chance at a bonus $32,000, as well as continuing on to try to win $100,000 in our finals here. But we'll get to that here on this very long episode. So let's get right to it. Of course, Chris being the higher seed of the two, he will be playing the top cards. Josh, the lower seed of the two, will be playing the blue cards here. Of course, you get control of those cards, of course, with a high-low toss-up question. And we're going to get those questions coming to you right now with this first one going to Chris. So, Chris, we asked 100 millionaires, do you own a racehorse? How many of those millionaires said they do?
With that kind of money, they can own anything but a horsey. I would say 22.
22 out of 100 millionaires said they own a racehorse. Josh, what do you think? Higher or lower than 22?
You know, that was actually kind of where I was thinking at as well, too. But, I mean, you can make a lot of money with horses, but again, you also have to have a love for it. So I think it's really close in this range, but I think it will be slightly higher.
Just slightly higher than that. All right, of course, if it's slightly higher, you win control of the cards first. If not, it goes to Chris. The actual number of 100 millionaires who said that they own a racehorse is just 5 of them. It's not higher, it's lower.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I think it goes to Josh's point there where they said you have to have a passion for racehorsing because they get very expensive and they also are a lot to take care of. So,
Fair enough.
All right, so Chris, you've got control of the cards first. Let's take a look at your opening base card for this first semifinal matchup. It's a 5.
I'm going to keep it and go higher.
Keep it going higher than a 5. It's a 10.
I'm going to freeze.
Got a freeze right there. All right. Not playing around today with the Tournament of Champions. Keeping your opponent away from the cards, probably a good strategy there. Let's see what happens here. We'll go on to question 2. Josh, this is for you. Josh, we asked 100 sweet old grandmas. And no, Kitty Bergman was not a part of the survey. Thank you. Anyway, we asked 100 grandmas, do you have a smartphone? How many of those 100 grandmothers say they, in fact, do have a smartphone?
Okay, so grandmas, it didn't say specifically what age they were. We just know that they have a grandkid.
Yes.
And with today's world, grandmas could be as young as 30, just being honest.
I hope they're not, because that means there's a 10-year-old somebody out there who's having a kid, which is very disturbing, even for me.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately, that is the truth.
Yeah.
I hate saying that. So I'm going to say this. It's not necessarily a 90-year-old woman that's necessary we're asking. We're asking a variety. So I think it's actually going to be fairly high, probably more in the middle ground. You know what? We'll say all the fives, 55.
All of the fives he wants that he can put on that screen, which is only 2. Chris, what do you think? Higher or lower than 55?
I agree with Josh, but I would say it's going to be just a little tad higher.
A little higher than that. All right, let's see. The actual number of grandmothers out there who, in fact, own a smartphone is 86 of them. It is definitely higher. Yes, we have definitely gone completely into the old digital age there, is what they'd say here. All right, Chris, you've got control of the cards once again. You've got that 10.
Change it.
Change to the 10, out with the 10, and in comes a 3.
Lovely. Higher.
One higher than a 3. It's a 5.
Let's keep and go higher.
Going on higher than a 5. Oh, no, and there's a 2.
Big.
First misstep there for you. Clear those out. Josh, free chance to play your base card of a 10.
All right, we're going to have to go for it. Lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 9.
Freeze.
A lot of freeze right there, tying up there. Each player with 1 card down, 3 to go. We move on to question number 3 now for this one. This one is for you, Chris. Chris, we asked 100 babysitters, have you ever broken something at a client's house and blamed the kid you were babysitting? How many of those 100 babysitters said that they have?
I bet that's happened quite a lot. I'll say 45.
45 out of 100 of them say that the kid had blamed the kid for breaking something at the house. What do you think, Josh? Higher or lower than 45?
Oh, no. At least some of them should have a little bit more morality than that. It's going to be lower.
You say lower than that. Let's see. The actual number of babysitters who said that they've broken something at a client's house and have blamed the kid that they were babysitting that they did it is 40. It is just slightly lower.
Ooh.
I was close.
Yeah, very close, Chris. Again, even though we are in our Tournament of Champions episode, if someone should get an answer right on the nose, that is still a $1,000 bonus. So, Josh, you've got control of the cards here. You've got that 9.
I would like to change that card, please.
Change the 9, and then in this place we shall now find an ace.
Oh, lovely. Chef's kiss. Lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than the king. It's a 3.
Let's finish it off. Higher for the win.
First game of the match, higher than a 3. Yes, he's done it. Nicely done, sir. $500 more for you brings you now up to $22,200. And more importantly, you're up 1 game to nothing in this matchup here. So let's see if Chris can play catch up here. Let's clear out the board. Go to game number 2, where in this one, our challenger starts with the first question. So, Josh, this is for you. Josh, we asked 100 rideshare drivers, have you ever given rude customers a longer ride on purpose? How many of them said that they had?
That's a tough one because it's like, I mean, yes, you get more money, but also they can leave a really bad review and they could also say other things. So, I mean, I know some people are just vindictive and will do that. So I'm gonna keep it kind of low-ish, but I'll say 32.
32 out of 100 of them say that they've given a longer ride on purpose. Chris, what do you think? Higher or lower than 32?
I hope it's a little higher.
You say even more of them done it. Okay. I'm curious to see where this one's gone myself. The actual number of rideshare drivers who have given rude customers a longer ride on purpose is 25. It's not higher, it's lower.
Okay.
All right. So with that said, Josh, you've got control of the cards first here. And let's take a look at your opening base card. If it's going to work, Seamus, what are we doing? There we go. Thank you, Seamus. You got a 6.
Seamus is our dealer as well too. Oh my! I need to give him a dollar for that. Let's change that 6.
All right, changing out the 6 in this place, we now find a 2.
Oh, lovely! Higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a queen.
Let's keep going lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a jack.
Let's keep going lower.
Lower than the jack. It's a 4.
Let's go for the $1,000 or the $1,000. I forget what the bonus is.
Going in for it all to move on to the finals. Higher than a 4. He's done it! Wow, what a run there, sir. Congratulations, Joshua. $1,000 bonus for sweeping the board, $500 for the game, and you're moving on to the finals now with $23,700.
Wow. Wow, holy smokes.
Very impressive, sir. Well done. I will talk to you again here in just a minute. Chris, man, what can I say? When they're hot, right?
Yes.
But hey, do not feel bad at all for your performance here on the show, sir. You did very well. You were one of our top winners all season. You've walked away with a nice chunk of change, and I'm adding another $25,000 in cash to that. So you walk out of here tonight with a grand total of $47,600, sir. Not bad at all.
Thank you, Brandon. I have fun this season. I hope to come back next season.
Yep, when we get to it, we look forward to having you around. Give it up for Chris Chambers, everybody.
Thanks, Brandon. Good luck, Josh. Go get the big money.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Well, Josh, you've done it so far. You're moving on to the finals. You're one step closer to being our Season 3 champion. But would you like to try to go earn some more money to add to your winnings there?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it. Let's go play some money cards. All right, Josh. Welcome to Money Cards. You know how this works, but in case there's new viewers out there at home, I'll show you how it works. Give him $200 worth of brand new betting money. He's going to work his way up to the board, making minimum bets of $50. He's going to hopefully call the next card higher or lower than the previous one. If he's right, we'll add the money to his bank. If he's wrong, we'll take it away. He'll work his way across that bottom row. We'll get to the second row, give him an additional $400 and 3 more cards there. And then when we get to the top row, that's our big bet card. He must wager at least half of his winnings. Now, if he gets stuck along the way, Josh, of course, you can change 1 card on each level with one of the 3 extra cards we deal out on the side. And, of course, if you can manage to do a perfect double like you almost did last time that you were here, you're going to win yourself an additional bonus $32,000 in cash.
Oh, boy.
So, are you ready to play?
Yeah, let's do this.
Good luck to you. Let's deal out those cards. Fresh $200 money. And let's see if we can't get you a win here. Good luck. Start your opening base card of an ace.
You mentioned it last time. I have to, and this is like you said, this is all bonus money, right?
Right, exactly.
So let's do it. All of it lower.
Betting it all. $200 lower than an ace. It's a 7.
Change it with number 1, please.
All right, changing with card number 1. And instead of the 7, you'll now play. Ooh, an 8 up the middle.
You know what? Let's just still do it. All of it for lower.
All of it lower than the 8. No, I'm sorry there. No perfect run there, but hey, we're going to still give you a chance for some more cash here. We'll move that 9 up to the next row. $400 more back in your bank. What would you like to do now?
Can we change it with number 3?
And we can certainly do that. Instead of the 9, you'll now start with another 9.
You know, 9's a great field bet, so let's put all of it lower.
Risking it all lower than the 9. Oh, no. Well,
Ouch.
Yeah, the money card's going to be difficult trying to give away the bonus cash there, sir. But hey, not bad. Not bad though at this point, because I mean you've done quite well for yourself at this point, and more importantly, you are still in our championship final, which is coming up in just a little bit, and you still have a nice chunk of change already, $23,700, which is nothing to sneeze at all, sir.
Nothing at all.
All right, with that said, folks, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. When we come back, our other two semifinalists are about to battle it out here to see who's going to be meeting Josh in our finals right after this here on Card Shark. Stay with us. And welcome back here to Card Sharks here. Our Tournament of Champions is underway. Josh has made it to our finals, which we'll see him in just a little bit. But right now it's time for our other two semifinalists to battle it out here to see who's going to be meeting him. So let's meet our players here. First off, he's our overall #1 seed in our Tournament of Champions, our biggest winner of the season. He won 6 games and a nice chunk of change, just over the maximum you could win for one run on the money cards. He's got $32,300 in cash. Please welcome back Mr. Aaron Glenn.
Hey, nice to be back.
Glad to have you back here, sir. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron made a very big run early in our season here, and he's been waiting patiently after being the only one to get 5 wins in a row to automatically qualify for our Tournament of Champions. So you must have been watching any of the action this season?
Oh, yeah, I've been checking out everything.
Well, you see the competition that you're up against here. How you feeling? How you feel like you're going to do going into this game here?
Well, I feel like I feel confident. Again, it's just how these cards going to be. Just you never know. So, like I said, I'm ready.
Oh, this is true. Well, I'm glad you're ready for it. Well, welcome back. Before we get going, though, just remind everybody at home a little bit about yourself.
All right, I'm 41 years old from Detroit, Michigan. Currently an Amazon worker. And I'm not working. I'm a gamer. Especially specializing in fighting games and also game show games as well. Also a YouTuber who just celebrated 1,000 subs last month,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully I'll get to 1,100 by the end of probably next month.
You're definitely making progress on that, man. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on success, and good luck to you tonight.
Well, thank you.
And taking you on here in this semifinal matchup, he's our number 4 seed. He won himself through the season $20,250. Please welcome back Mr. Adam Oliver.
Hello.
Adam, welcome back, man. Had to been nervous there coming down those last couple weeks there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like kind of like so shocked at how bad the last champ didn't do. I'm just surprised that the money card didn't go well for the last champion.
Yeah.
That managed me to be in.
Yeah, well, you did just enough to get yourself in here. You are a bubble boy. You're the 4 seed, but again, at this point, with this, the luck of the cards, the way it plays out, like I said, this tournament could go to anybody here. So, how are you feeling going into your semifinal match tonight?
Well, I'm just hoping the card would go nice, and I would hope that it would do. I would do well here.
We are looking to see how that works out. So, remind the good folks at home about you, sir. Yeah, Adam, go ahead and remind everybody a little bit about you.
Well, as of tape, I'm 39. I'm 39 years of age, from San Antonio, Texas, engaged, and I am a sporting goods store sales associate and a dishwasher at a university.
Mm-hmm. And when you're not busy working, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like watching. I like watching movies and watch game shows and just have fun.
All right, well, fantastic. Good luck to you tonight. We got another good semifinal here. Let's play some more Card Sharks. All right, of course, Aaron being our overall number 1 seed, he has the advantage of playing the red cards. So he's going first in game 1. Adam will be playing our blue cards. So, with that said, Aaron, here comes your first question here in game number 1 for you. All right, sir, percentage question on this one, Aaron. According to Match.com's annual survey, what percent of single people have ever had a friends with benefits relationship? Again, according to Match.com's annual survey, what percentage of single people have ever had a friends with benefits relationship?
I feel like that might be a high number because that's a lot. People be having a lot of that going on right now. Yeah. I'm gonna say 64%.
64% of them say they have had a friends with benefits relationship. Adam, what do you think? Higher or lower than 64?
I know that some have, and I don't think it's that much. I think it might be lower than that.
You say a little lower than that. Let's find out. The actual percentage of people who have ever had a friends with benefits relationship, according to Match.com's annual survey, is 55. It is just slightly lower.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. Just over half. That's surprising there. Okay. Adam, you've got control of the cards first. Let's see what you can do with them. Here's your opening base card. It's a king.
Beautiful card. Let's go lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 10.
Okay, I can work with 10 and go. So I can work with the 10 and go lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 2.
Ooh, I definitely would work with that deuce. I'll go higher.
Going on higher than the deuce. It's a 4.
Okay, let's go for the clean sweep and go higher.
For the first game of the match, $1,000 bonus and an early lead higher than a 4. Oh, no, it is another 4. Sends you all the way back to the base there. Aaron, a break for you here as you have to play a jack.
Oh, boy. Lower.
Lower than the jack. Oh, no, an ace. And, Adam, I know, is disgusted with the cards right now, being just short of an early win there. But the game continues on as we go to question number 2. This one is for you, Adam. Adam, we asked 120-something-year-olds, do you keep up with your exes on social media? How many of those 120-something-year-olds said that, in fact, they do keep up with their exes on social media?
I think it kind of all depends if things are in good terms with them. I'm gonna say, 53.
53 out of 100 of them said they keep up with their exes on social media. Aaron, what do you think? Higher or lower than 53?
I still agree with Adam, but some people don't like to be reminded of them. I think it might be lower. I'm going lower.
You're going to say lower than that. Let's see. The actual number of 20-something-year-olds who keep up with their exes on social media is 41. It is lower. All right, so Aaron, you've got control of the cards again. You've got that jack. How do you want to play it?
This might be crazy, but that's precaution. I think I'm going to change that jack.
Okay, you won the question. You have the right to do so. We change that jack out, and in its place we play a 2. Great change.
Oh, good. Higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's an 8 up the middle.
Freeze.
Gonna freeze right there. All right, take that 2-card advantage where you can here. Very good for you. Move on to question number 3 now. This one goes back to you, Aaron. Aaron, we asked 100 therapists, have you ever nodded off during a session? How many of those admitted they have fallen asleep while listening to a client?
I feel like that might be a middle number. Unless they didn't get enough sleep or enough coffee or anything. But 44.
You say 44 out of 100 of them say they've fallen asleep while listening to a client. Adam, what do you think? Higher or lower than 44?
And what was it about?
Again, we asked 100 therapists, have you ever nodded off during a session? How many of them have admitted that they have fallen asleep while listening to a client? Aaron says 44. What do you say?
As a profession, I think it's best if they would listen to the clients. I'm gonna say lower.
I don't think it's so much if they're listening to the clients, but have they actually fallen asleep while trying to listen to the clients? That's what the question's asking here. But you're going with lower?
Yes, I'm still going with lower.
All right, let's find out. The actual number of therapists who have nodded off while listening to a client during one of their sessions is 21. It is lower. Not as many have. Which tells you that we have good people out there who generally are trying to help people out here. Okay. Excuse me. Adam, you've got control of the cards. You've got that king.
It's still a great card, and I'm still going lower.
Trying again. Lower than the king. Oh, no. It's another king. Pairs, of course, do not play
nice
well
night,
together
too.
in this
Have a
game.
nice night, too.
All right, Aaron, back to you. You've got that 8.
I'm going to go lower than the 8.
Go around lower than the 8. It's a 3.
Higher.
For the first game of the match, higher than 3. It's a 4. He's got it. There we go. Cautionary play on the 8 gets Aaron our first game of this matchup here. So it's 1-0, but Adam, you can still catch up right now. Let's clear the board and go to game number 2 here. Next card's off the top of the deck, and this time, Adam, we start with you for this round, and this is your first survey question, sir. We asked 140-year-old men, if you put on a pair of pants you wore when you were 30, would you still be able to zip them up? How many of those 140-year-old men said the fact that they could? Adam?
Oh, oh, it's over to me?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
You start this one. Again, I'll reread it. We asked 140-year-old men, if you put on a pair of pants you wore when you were 30, would you still be able to zip them up? How many of them said that they could?
I'm gonna say about maybe 40.
40 of them said that they could still zip up their pants they wore 10 years ago. Aaron, what do you think?
I think it might be a little bit higher. I mean, I still got a few pairs of pants I can still zip up, so I'll say higher.
Okay, you say higher. Let's see. The actual number of 40-year-old men who said if they put on a pair of pants they wore 10 years ago, they could still, in fact, zip them up is 32. It's not higher, it's lower.
All right.
All right, Adam, back and control the cards for you, sir. Let's take a look at your base card for as you try to play catch up here. We start you with a 10.
I can deal with the 10 and I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10. Excuse me. Oh, no, it is an ace. Sad face there. Lose the ace there. Aaron, a free chance to play your base card of a 5.
Okay, higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. It's a 10.
Please.
Not going for it there. Going to hold on to that lead there. Need one card away from moving on to the finals here. Let's see what happens here as we move on to question number 2 for this round. This one goes to you, Aaron. Aaron, we asked 100 millennials, have you ever actually received a participation trophy? How many of those 100 millennials, in fact, said that they have?
Shoot, I don't think I remember getting one either. But I feel like I may be a low number. I'll say 28.
28 out of 100 of them said that they've received a participation trophy. Adam, what do you think? Higher or lower than 28?
I think it might be a little bit higher than that.
Say a little higher than that. Let's see. The actual number of millennials who said they have, in fact, received a participation trophy is 37. It is higher. All right. So Adam with control here, needing to try to play a little catch up. Let's take a look at the. Let's give him control here, and you've got a 10.
Let's try it again. I'll go lower than the 10.
Gonna keep it and going lower than the 10. Oh no, a jack cost you there. Aaron, call this card right. You're moving on to the finals.
I'm going to go lower.
For the game, lower than a 10. No, it is a queen. And Adam once again breathes a sigh of relief as he's still in it. Oh, very close here. Let's go on to question number 3. Now this one goes back to you, Adam. All right, Adam, we asked 100 men from Alaska. 100 men from the state of Alaska. Have you ever seen an actual igloo? How many of those 100 men from Alaska said they have?
Well, no one from Alaska. No one from people from Alaska. I know they've got to see some igloos. I think it's kind of a high one, and I'll go maybe 80.
80 out of 100 of them said that they have in fact seen an igloo. What do you think, Aaron? Higher or lower than 80?
I mean, I feel like that number might be lower. I'm going lower.
Let's see, lower than that. Let's see. The actual number of men from Alaska who said, in fact, that they have seen an igloo is 46. It is actually lower. I'm surprised. I genuinely think you being in Alaska as cold as it is most of the year, igloos, even though they are made of ice, they are genuinely one of the best structures you can make in order for survival and just keep warm up there. So I'm genuinely surprised there's that many. All right, Aaron, you've got control of the cards again. You still have that 10. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get rid of that 10.
Going to get rid of the 10, all right? Out goes the 10, and now in comes another 10.
Oh, brother.
Stuck with it again. Call it right. You're moving on to the finals. Call it wrong. Adam still gets free shot with his.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Let's go lower.
For the game of the match, lower than a 10.
Oh,
Wrong lower, Seamus. Lower than a 10. No, it is a queen. What is up with these cards? They are terrible in this matchup here. Adam, you're still alive here. You've got that 10.
I know I would have to play it, and please be lower.
Come on, be nice. Lower than 10. There it is. It's 2.
There we go. Now we're cooking higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a queen.
Ooh, beautiful. Let's go lower.
Lower than that queen. It's a 3.
Come on, please, to run it up, and let's go higher.
To tie up the
please.
match, tie the match higher than the 3. There it is. It's a 10. He's done it. Very nice. 500 there, plus $1,000 for running the table there. Up to $21,750. And my look at where we're at here. This is a good one, folks. We are all tied up 1 game apiece. So now, 1 question will decide who is going to be moving on to the finals to meet Joshua. And, of course, with this one, the question goes to you, Aaron. So, for this tiebreaker round, Aaron, we asked 100 moms, even if it's against the rules of the theater, do you bring your own snacks to the movies? How many of those 100 moms said that they do?
I'm pretty sure everybody does that lately now.
Yeah, like considering the cost of popcorn is like about almost $10 a bucket, it seems like now, which is redonkulous if you ask me.
Yeah, that's gotta be a high number. I'm gonna say 68.
68 out of 100 of them said that moms still bring sneaky snacks to the theater, even if it's against the rules. Adam, what do you think? Higher or lower than 68?
I'm thinking lower.
You say lower than that. Okay. For all important control of the cards, the actual number of moms who said even if it gets the rules of the theater that they will sneak their own snacks to the movies is 81. It's not lower. It's actually higher.
Oh man.
Surprise there. All right, Aaron, you've got control of the cards. Of course, in the tiebreaker, here's how it works. I will show you each of the base cards, and then you'll have a decision to make if you want to play your cards or force Adam to play his. Reminder, if you decide to play your cards, you can change your base card because you won the question, all right? So let's start by showing you Adam's base card first. He's got a jack. Your base card is an 8. Choice is yours. What do you want to do? Play it or pass?
Well, that's the time you gotta take fate in your own hands. So I gotta do it. So I'm gonna change that 8.
All right, so you're going to play. All right, so he's going to play. Going to change that 8 out. Hopefully we'll get something good here. For your tiebreaker round, your base card is a 6. Call both cards correct. You move on to the finals. Make a mistake. Adam moves on to the finals.
All right. So no matter what happens, good game, Adam. Higher than 6.
Going on. Higher than the 6. Oh, no, it is a 4, and Adam has done it. He's moving on to the finals. Well done. Congratulations. Adam, you are playing. You're moving on to the Card Sharks final here in just a little bit. But, Aaron, now we got to say goodbye to you, my friend. What a tough break there, buddy. And I know you've been playing your heart out on this one this season here, but it was just not meant to be. But did you at least have fun doing it while you're here with us?
Yeah, I had a good time. I really did, yeah.
Well, you are not leaving here empty-handed, sir. You finished. You made it into the tournament, so that's going to award you another $25,000 on top of what you've won, which means you're now leave us here on Card Sharks with a still very nice total for not winning the tournament. Grand total now $57,800 in cash. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
But I know you wanted the crown, you wanted to win the tournament here, but it just wasn't meant to be, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like every time I get to a tournament, I'll almost get close. Like I get there and
Yeah. Yeah,
it's all right.
it's what happens sometimes in this. And again, you just never know, especially with these rotten cards, it plays out like that. But hey, thank you so much for playing. You can at least walk away with the fact that you were the only one to win 5+ in a row this season and qualify. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Mr. Aaron Glenn.
And good luck, Adam.
Thank you.
And Adam Oliver, by the hairs on your chinny chin chin or the luck of the Irish, however you want to see it, you're in our final, sir. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling really great, and it was fortunate that happened.
Well, without further ado, are you ready to go see if you can win yourself some more bonus money?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's do it. Let's play the money cards. All right, Adam, money card time for you, sir. Of course, you know how this works. So, again, just a reminder, a perfect double all the way to the top of the board can get you another $32,000. So, let's get right into it. Let's deal those cards out. Give them fresh $200 to start. Here we go. Good luck, man. We start you off with your opening base card of a king.
Oh, that is a great card. I'm gonna go all in lower.
All of it lower than the king. It's a 4, doubled up $400.
All right, let's go 300 higher.
$300 here if this is higher than a 4. It's a queen. Here we go. $700 now.
All right, let's go 600 lower.
$600 lower than the queen. It's a 7. Good start so far. $1,300. We move that 7 up. You have $1,700 now and a 7.
Change it to number 2.
All right, change it with card 2 instead of the 7. You'll now play another 7.
Let's go 400 higher.
All right, look at $400 if this card is higher than a 7. No, it's a 5. Cost you $400 there, but maybe a little bit better card.
All right, let's go for 500 higher.
All right, $500 if this card is higher than a 5. Yes, it is. It's a 10. $1,800 more.
All right, let's go $700 that it's lower.
All right, $700. This card is lower than a 10. Oh, no, it is an ace. Brings you down to $1,100 as we move that ace up. Dumb question of the night. Do you want to keep it?
I definitely want to keep the ace.
I thought so. All right, you've got $1,100, sir, and you must risk at least $550 on this one.
Well, all in lower.
Betting it all for $2,200 as long as it's anything but an ace. There it is. Nicely done.
Okay.
$2,200 more added to what you've won now gives you a grand total so far here on Card Sharks of $24,450. And more importantly now, you are just one more match win away from winning it all. How are we feeling now that you're in the finals?
Oh, it feels pretty good being in the finals, especially with my playing against my fellow San Antonian.
Yes, it is the Battle of the Lone Star State. It's the showdown at the Alamo in San Antonio when Josh and Adam are going to go one-on-one and find out who's going to be our Tournament of Champions winner. Find out after this short commercial timeout. We'll be back for the finals right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back here to the Card Sharks Tournament of Champions here for Season 3. We've had a wild night of action, some good and or bad cards depending on how you look at it. And now we are down to our final two. It is Josh taking on Adam. Winner gets to call themselves Season 3 champion. And of course, after this round, players, a reminder, we will not be playing the money cards because the money's going to be given to you up front here. Our runner-up's going to pick up an additional $50,000. Our winner gets another $100,000. So let's see if we can't really make a mountain out of these molehills of your totals right here. Again, since Josh, of course, being the higher seed of the two, will be playing the red cards this time. Adam will remain in the blue. So, gentlemen, are you ready for the finals?
No, I am not.
Yeah, I am.
Well, unfortunately, I'd say we could wait another half hour, but we've already been on the air for an hour now as it is. So we need to power on through and see who's going to win this. So I wish.
All right, let's do this.
I wish both of you best of luck. Let's play the finals. All right, round one. Cards have already been dealt out. And Josh, this first question goes to you, my friend. The Battle of San Antonio starts with this. We asked 100 people, did you ever perform in a high school play or musical? How many of those 100 people said that they have?
You know, high school plays and musicals, I mean, you generally sometimes have to pull a lot of people to pull off some of them. So I don't think it's going to be super high, but I don't also think it's going to be low. So we're going to go for the middle, and I'm going to say the answer to life and everything, 42.
42. Always a good answer in my book where I come from. All right, Adam, what do you think? Higher or lower than 42?
Who are we asking?
Again, the question was, we asked 100 people, did you ever perform in a high school play or musical? How many of them said yes? Josh said 42.
I believe it would be higher.
You say it's even higher than that. See, the actual number of people who said they have, in fact, played in a high school play or musical is 32. It's not higher, it's lower. All right, Josh, you've got control of the cards first. Let's take a look at your base card. For this first game of the finals, it's a 3.
Fantastic card. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 4.
Let's keep going higher.
Higher than a 4. It's an 8 up the middle.
Freeze.
All right, keeping Adam away from his cards there. Good strategy on your part. You're up 3-0 here as we continue on to question 2. This one's for you, Adam. Adam, we asked 100 women, were you truthful about the weight that's printed on your driver's license? How many of them said yes?
Well, I think there's probably, I think nowadays, like, majority of women, like, sometimes, like, lie a little bit. And I think I'm going to say about, 33.
33 out of 100 of them said the fact that they were truthful about the weight that's on their driver's license. Josh, what do you think? Higher or lower than 33?
That is a government document, and if you lie on that, there is a whole bunch of legal consequences. So I'm going to say it's higher.
I'm going to say it's even higher than that. Well, let's see. The actual number of women who are truthful about the weight that's printed on their driver's license is 78. It is much higher. Yeah, you're pretty much right. Yeah, it's government documentation. So, yeah, you got to get as close as you think you can. Yeah. If you tell them if you're 250 and you say you're like 225, I think they might let you get away with that. But, you know, if you're clearly like 300 plus and you say you weigh $185, yeah, they're going to pull out a scale on you, just to say the least. But, all right, Josh, you've got control of your cards. Here, you've got that 8. What do you want to do?
Get rid of the snowman. Change it.
And away goes the snowman. In its place, you'll find a 3.
I love that card very much. We're going higher, please.
It's a 6.
I want the win higher.
For the first game of the match, higher than a 6. It's a jack. He's got it. Nicely done, sir. Another $500 there for you. Brings you now up to $24,200. And you are one game away from winning it all. Adam, time to play some catch-up, sir. Let's see what you can do. Let's clear those cards out. Next card's off the top of the deck. And Adam, we start with you in this round 2 here. Question for you. Adam, we asked 100 women senior citizens. Again, 100 women senior citizens. Do you still have your wedding dress? How many of them said that they did?
Well, I know the wedding dress is like it only happened like only once in a lifetime, so I'm pretty sure it's very special. I think it's gonna be kind of a high number. I'm gonna say about 72.
72 of them say that they still have their wedding dress. Josh, what do you think? Higher or lower than 72?
Well, thinking about who we're talking about, specifically Jack Generation, marriage was still, as some would say, marriage was still a sacred institute at that point. So I think 72 is really close, but I am going to say I think it's slightly higher.
I'm going to say even higher than that. Well, let's see. The actual number of women senior citizens who still have their wedding dress is... It's 11. It is not higher. It's very much lower.
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah, I guess a lot of them between like moving or just maybe getting rid of it or donating it to another family member. Probably the reason why a lot of them don't have it as much, or it could have been lost in some sort of natural disaster. Like there's a lot of those been going on as of late too. So interesting. All right, Adam, it was not higher, so you've got control of the cards first. Let's see if you can play a little catch up here. Let's take a look at your base card. It's a 5.
Let's go higher.
All right, higher than a 5. It's an ace.
Yes, lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a 10.
I'll freeze.
Got a freeze right there, keeping Josh away from his cards there, needing just 2 more to tie up the match here. Let's go on to question 2 this time. Josh, this one's for you. Josh, we asked 100 people, have you ever talked trash about someone only to realize that they could hear you? How many of those 100 people said, in fact, they have?
I am guilty of that myself, and the fallout was glorious. Yeah. I think. I mean, how many will admit it? Probably not a lot. So we're gonna go low. We're gonna go with all the 3s this time.
All the 3s he can handle, which is only 33 of them. All right, Adam, higher or lower than 33?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are we asking?
Again, from the clearly you're not paying attention department, we asked 100 we asked 100 people, have you ever trash talked about someone only to realize they could hear you? How many of them said that they have? Josh says it's 33.
I think it might be a little higher.
You think it's a little bit higher than that? All right, let's see. The actual number of people who have admitted they've trash talked about someone and only to find out they could actually hear them when they were doing it is 47. It is a little bit higher. All right, Adam, you're once again in control. You've got that 10.
Let's change the 10.
All right, changing the 10 out instead. Instead of the 10, you'll now play an 8 up the middle.
Oh, worst change. Let's go higher.
Going on, higher than the 8. No, it is a 3. You lose that card there, giving Josh now a free chance to play his base card, a 5.
Let's go for it higher.
Going higher than a 5. It's a 6.
Let's go higher.
Going risking it higher than the 6. It's a king.
Lower.
On lower than the king. It's a queen.
Deep breath. Lower.
For the game and the match to become Season 3 champion, lower than a queen. It's a 3. He has done it. Joshua Rudin is our Season 3 champion. Congratulations. Fantastic work, sir. Congratulations to you. We got a little bit of math to work on right here. Adam, first off for you, my friend, a valiant effort in your score here today, sir. You're not leaving here empty-handed by any means, but did you have fun playing?
Yeah, I could do something with the cards after the show.
Oh, please don't cut my cards. I like these cards. They're good cards. They've helped me through 3 seasons. I like to hold on to them at least for season 4. But I tell you what you can do. You could take the $50,000 in runner-up money that you just won, buy your own decks, and then you can go destroy them however you please, which leaves you here with a grand total tonight of $74,450, sir. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's a good payday.
All right, and Josh, for you, an impressive run, sir, for everything you won here. How you feeling right now?
I can't believe I won.
Yep, you managed to do it, and I forgot to award you the $500 too for winning that game there. So based on the calculations and everything that I am seeing here, and if I'm doing my math right, your grand total here as our Season 3 champion here on Card Sharks, you're walking away with $124,200. Congratulations.
Wow. Wait a second. I know it's only a little bit, but didn't I clear it all in one go as well?
You know what? You're absolutely right. I owe you another 1,000 more. Can't get anything by this guy. Fine. $125,200. See here, I thought I had forgotten the 500. I forgot about the $1,000 bonus too for sweeping the board. Again, it happens.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I pulled the audio jack out of my headphones. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. It's okay. We can hear you loud and clear. We just got to know how are you feeling right now? I know you got to be over the moon with it.
I was only 1 episode and now I'm champ? What the heck?
Again, sometimes that's all it takes here is just to be the one. You just got to get your ticket to the dance, and then once you're here, you just got to win out, and that's what you've done here, sir. Congratulations to you.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I know.
Wow.
It just proves that anything can happen in the world of game shows and also professional wrestling, but that's a whole different story for another time right now. Anyway. But
wow.
Congratulations to Joshua Rutan, once again, our Season 3 champion. Congratulations to him. Round of applause.
Wow.
Very nice, sir. All right, folks. That is going to put a wrap here on Season 3 of Card Sharks. Again, thank you to everyone out there who has followed along with the action this season, followed along with the live streams. We thank you so much for your continued support here. We will have a new live stream series coming to you from my end here probably in a couple weeks, because the next couple weeks is next Sunday is actually my 41st birthday, so yay me. And then the following Sunday after that happens to be Super Bowl Sunday. So we are going to be watching a rematch from Super Bowl 57 where the Chiefs take on the Eagles. We'll find out who wins here in just a couple short weeks' time there for that. But again, for everyone else out there, thank you so much for your continued support here on the channel. And remember, if you've missed out on any of the action, check out the full season playlist here on the channel. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games that go down right here at MVG Productions. And until we shuffle the cards up once again and we try to give away even more money, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs. From all of us here, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time right here on Card Sharks. So long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the final buzzer sounds and the lights dim on another exciting day, we bid farewell here at MVG Productions, broadcasting from the heart of Silva, North Carolina. Today we've seen contestants triumph, puzzles unravel, and fortunes change. We hope our game shows brought you thrills, laughter, and maybe a few nail-biting moments. Thank you for being a part of our audience, supporting us, and recognizing the vision of Brandon Scruggs, who owns and operates MVG Productions. Until next time, we leave you with our national anthem. Good night.
Macaroni and the chicken strip.